Hey, it's Chris again with some more DeBoard Dad Thoughts. And happy Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday to be exact. Just heading out to grab some food, then I go back and watch the game. Really don't care who wins. Kind of want to see the Eagles lose because I hate a particular Eagles fan, but that's ridiculous. Anyways, kind of all over the board as always with some of these thoughts, and one of them that I've been kicking around for a while and trying to figure out exactly how to say things and express things has questions behind it. And I've touched on it before, but when you deal with your children deal with death, what's the course of action? I mean, when there's nothing to be said that's gonna help, and you want to take that pain away, or you want to help them navigate grief, even when you know that the passing of a loved one in like this situation is for the best, when you know that the person is no longer in pain and the passing is for the best, and it's our own selfish grief that, misses them, wants them here. Just trying to figure out a way to comfort, but at the same time, let my children know that, this is for the best and it's part of life. It's a tough one. It's a tough deal. And also there's a reality of it that my children are starting to lose grandparents. And I'm really trying to focus on stopping the ums that I do so much and use my vocabulary. But the fact that my parents and myself are getting older, and that the other set of grandparents on the other side have now passed, throws some reality into the mix for my children. And my daughter, more than anybody, is really feeling that. She wanted to reach out at one point and talk to my mom, my dad, but I think that the reality of it was too painful. I think that's what it was it just kind of a slap in the face that she's going to lose them all one day, and they're all getting a little bit older. It's part of life, but it's still not a comforting part of life, and I think that's where my daughter is right now. I think she's still kind of going through it. It's been a few weeks now. I don't know what to say. I've told her everything I could and everything I could think of. And I think that anybody that has suffered any kind of loss knows that there's not many words that fix things. So, kind of open. I'm open to any suggestions, or how do you deal with it? How have you dealt with it? How will you deal with it with your kids? That's one of my thoughts. Now, along with all of my ramblings through the last month or so, I've had some interactions with my dad, and we're so much alike with just some sarcasm and our way of thinking, and he gets me on so many levels. It's ridiculous. And it got me thinking of, does everybody have that person? Who's your person? I mean, for me, right now, where I'm at in my life, this time in my life, it's my dad. I'm not, of course, my wife, that's my person, but the person that gets me, that is a male role model, that has that advice no matter what, it's my dad. And I guess that's how it should be, but it's just a weird deal when he is so on point. And then the other part of it is, I hope to be as great as he sees me one day. He sees me in a light that I don't quite see myself. And I know a lot of that is because he sees the person that my mother created. And he praises my mom quite often for the man that I am. Got a lot of growing to do still, even this late in the game. I know I have a lot of growing to do, but the goodness in me, it was established by my mother. There I go again saying and as it blooms and gets better, it's wisdom, it's my children, it's my grandchildren that continually make me a little better. And the biggest driving force for my improvement and the changes in my life in the last decade have been my wife. My wife is really a driving force. She instilled in me that we deserve better because we work hard, and that we care about our family, and our family deserves better, so we keep working and we keep earning. When things aren't quite right though, I still have my person. I go back to my dad, and he's usually been there, done that for the scenario I'm going through. And so I guess that's my next question is, who's your person? Is it a friend? Is it family? Is it one of your children? Is it one of your parents? Aunt, uncle? Just curious. Have a good day.